Well, the City of Geelong is still asking questions following the tragic death of 14-year-old Chanel Ray after a cyber-bullying attack. There's a disturbing warning for parents today as well. The risk of suicide increases among young people who know of someone who has taken their own life. So how do we help teenagers through this tough stage of their lives? Joining me now is Hede from the Kids Helpline. Leo, good morning to you.
Hello, Carl. Good to be here.
This is difficult and it is also delicate, but a psychologist claims this morning that these things can occur in so-called clusters and they can be contagious. Do you agree with that?
Look, yeah, research does show that, it is one of the risk factors for suicide is, having a friend or family member who has committed suicide, and that's certainly something that we look out for when, chatting to young people.
So how do you get in there and how do you reverse that decision? How do you treat it?
Look, every situation is different. Every child is unique, and their experience is very unique. Yet to get in there and to listen to them, to talk to them, and really letting them know that what they're going through, other people have been there, and that they can find ways to get through it. There is support, and they don't have to deal with it on their own.
I say delicate because I would presume that even talking about it, and it has been discussed widely, as it should be in the past 24 hours, even talking about it can have its risks.
Yeah, look, that can be a bit of an issue, but I think silence can be the real danger here.
Yeah.
And talking about it is the right thing to do, whether it's for the person themselves or if it is a friend who's aware of one of their other friends who might be dealing with this stuff.
So if there are these copycat cases out there, how do you get inside that and make children realise that or teenagers more accurately, that life is worth living?
Look, I think talking it through with them, really listening to them, validating how they're feeling, letting them tell their story so they don't have to keep all those feelings inside. Trying to talk them through what happened to that friend of theirs that they know, make them feel that, look, whatever happened to that friend, there were ways to get through it and were ways to deal with it.
Talk to someone is the response. Now, 30% of kids will also experience cyberbullying. This is a trend that I would presume is only going to increase. How do we empower kids to handle that?
Look, kids are immersed in technology and the internet, and that's just going to be something that increases. Look, there are strategies available to them, and I believe, is there a graphic there that we have of some tips?
Yeah, we do have some tips. We're just getting that up now. Here they are.
Yeah, great.
Ignore it is the first one on the list.
Yep, that's right, ignore it. And by this, we don't mean pretend it's not happening. We're talking about not reacting to the bullying when it's happening.
Block the person, what does that mean?
Block the person means on your Facebook or your messenger service, means block them so they don't have access to you anymore, or delete their phone number.
As you've been talking throughout this interview, tell someone, just tell someone and try and articulate your problems to that person. Keep the evidence as well, right?
Yeah, that's important. If it does come to it, you've got that evidence there of what's been going on, so you can show it to to an adult, to your teacher, or even for that next point is reported, which is reporting it to the internet service provider, their mobile phone company, or if there's a threat of violence or something serious, to report it to the police.
Good advice, Leo. We appreciate your time today. Thank you, and thank you for all the good work you do. And for those who would like to speak to the Kids Helpline, that is the number right there. They get a lot of calls every year and they are good at what they do, so please give them a call if you're feeling like you need it. 1800 55 1800 1800 55 1800. Lisa.
Thanks, Carl. It's 7:16 now. Well, Susan Boyle rocketed to international stardom after her performance on Britain's Got Talent, and she's told NBC's Today Show about that unbelievable journey.